here.
Barry? Barry! You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
Yeah, let's leave. Wesker's gone.
What happened to Wesker?
That's what happened to Wesker.
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna try and get the fuck out of here. Next thing we gotta do, well, after this. Yeah, Barry just kind of runs off on his own again. You know, the whole place is gonna blow up at any time, and Barry just runs off on his own. Whatever. What we gotta do is go back and get Chris out of there. Now these little shit eaters are out now, and I can get back at them. Look at that, one magnum bullet, they're done. Yeah, sit down. There's no reason to use any other weapon the rest of the game if you've got the magnum bullets. Oh, we'll just go back in here. Thank you very much. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Jill!
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So everything is done?
Well, almost, yes. Now let's go.
Yeah, and if you're using Chris, obviously Jill will be in the cell. Duh. So we're gonna leave now, or at least attempt to. Chris just decides to run off on his own too. I mean, whatever.
Let's go.
But that's okay. We'll meet up with him in a moment. Where we need to get to is the elevator up on the first floor. So we're gonna go up the stairs. I think there's walkers up here. Which if there is, then their heads are about to get blown apart. And that's gonna be fun. Yeah, look at these dumbasses. Good night. That just doesn't get old. Oh look, another one. Big deal. It's dead. See, now, she blows their heads off, but how come in The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes doesn't blow their heads off with his python? I don't know. Chris has a gun now. Alright, here's the final time we can use the item box. I mean, you can save, I suppose, if you want before this by going all the way down to the other room. But you know what? I'm not even going to take a gun. I'm dead serious. Why am I loading this? Or maybe I do take a gun. I can't remember. No, I don't even take a gun. It's fucking irrelevant. You don't need a gun at all for this final boss fight. You need lots and lots of recovery items, though. But leave one slot open. You know. Oh, he's got to leave one slot open. There we go. There's my final boss gear right there. Nothing but herbs and sprays. You'll see why we don't need a weapon.
Hurry!
No, Barry, we're gonna fucking stand around and have a circle jerk. Of course we gotta hurry. Through the doors. And we'll run down here and...
This is Monahan. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay?
Pretty bad audio mix there. You can barely hear what Brad's saying over that fucking alarm, which is just beyond irritating. I'm going to turn that down in Vegas so it's not blaring in everybody's ears. Anyway, there's this battery right here, okay? It goes to this elevator right here. It's like, what the hell is the point of taking it out? You know, it's just so that they make sure you have a free slot, because you need a free slot when you go on the elevator.
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
Oh no, you must be kidding. After we've come all the way here.
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris.
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you again at the heliport.
Okay, the non-idiot translation of what just happened there. Barry and Chris are going to cover Jill while she signals Brad. Okay? Yeah, that makes much more sense than what the hell they just said. But, yeah, we got 2 minutes or so to get out of here. Isn't that awesome? Gotta love it. Be about 2 minutes, approximately. Right away, there's a flare here. Convenient signal flare right there by the helipad. You know, what we'll do is you can use this anywhere. I like to run in the middle, but you can use it anywhere on here. It doesn't matter. But we got to signal Brad now. Say, hey, dumbass, we're still down here. Oh, at least Brad saw it. He's not totally worthless. He does something else, too, about a minute. About a little over a minute, that actually makes up for how useless he is. Tyrant's not done. And here he's extremely aggressive. He likes to run at you and slash like that. Dodging his attacks takes some pretty strict timing. I fuck it up a lot. I mean, it's not too hard to dodge his shit, but I do fuck it up a lot. That's why I grab nothing but recovery. I mean, you can shoot at him, but it's pointless. You can't kill him with any normal weapons. So there's really no point in bringing any guns into this part of the game. Just recovery. Just nothing but recovery so he doesn't kill you. And what we do is we're just going to run around like a dumbass and do nothing except try not to get our asses killed. Fuck that. I'm in recovery. If I get knocked into orange with Jill, I'll heal. Because his next... he could kill you. He can kill you from orange. Chris, no, but Jill, yes. We're basically just running around. Oh, that wasn't very nice, Mr. Tyrant. You didn't hurt me that badly. Haha, you missed, asshole. That's a pretty wicked-looking claw you got there, buddy. Now, that wasn't very nice, changing direction on me like that. I still got 4 heals left.
It's coming! Jill! Kill that monster! You're our Amazon, Jill!
Thanks, Brad. About time you do something fucking useful. He just threw a rocket launcher down here. This is the only thing that can kill Tyrant. And yeah, you get 4 shots, but all it takes is 1. Auto aim and just shoot. Alright, enjoy the ending. so ends Resident Evil. Which, yeah, cheesy in so many aspects, but so good. I mean, the game itself is just extremely addicting. I've played it and played it and played it and played it. Shit, I'm still playing it. Well, I was playing it. I'm not playing it right now. I'm commentating. But, you know, the dialogue is so bad, but it's just so fucking funny. I can watch it over and over and over again and just laugh at it. Well, now that I have a recording, it's even easier for me to watch it over and over again without actually having to play the game. But that takes away all the fun. You know, part of the fun is trying out different weapons on different enemies and shit and seeing how it works. Or, you know, challenging yourself different ways, like, let's see how far I can get with only the knife. That type of stuff. Which is also kind of fun. I mean, G-Man used to be able to run through RE3 with the knife and the handgun. That was it. Yeah, exactly. But I'll talk more about that when we get to that game. But, you know, this game was the shit. Back in '96, it was like probably one of the coolest games out there. You know, and still today, it's a classic. One that I will probably play again. You know, 5 years from now, if not sooner than that. Oh yeah, it didn't give me nightmares because I wasn't that young at the time, but I mean, shit, if I was like 12 when I picked and had played this, it probably would have fucked me up in the head a little bit. I don't know. There's some pretty good scares in it, thus, you know, survival horror, which, you know, there were other survival horror games before there was Resident Evil, but, you know, this game put survival horror on the map, you know. People think survival horror, oh, Resident Evil, you know. So, and you know, after this game, it just got big. It just got really big. Fucking, this director's cut, which came out in '98, was actually only released because the development of RE2 was delayed. So, this director's cut was released to appease fans while they were waiting for RE2, because from what I read, RE2 was actually like 50 or 60% done, and then they had to scrap it and restart it because the director didn't like or somebody didn't like the direction it was going. Well, that's an interesting game, but we'll be at that shortly. Overall, for the time, the graphics were excellent. For the time, they were like the best you could get on PS1. The sound, excellent. I mean, yeah, sometimes you're wondering what the fuck is that music, but for the most part, it sets a very creepy atmosphere and has you going, what the fuck's around the next corner, you know? I mean, yeah, when you know the game and remember where all the enemies are, that kind of takes away some of the fun, but, you know, first playthrough in 15 years, like what I did before recording this, it was just like, ah, what the fuck? Excuse me, that was a Bud Light burp there, guys. I don't remember these credits being this long. What the hell else did I want to say about it? But yeah, after seeing a buddy of mine play this game back in '96 when it came out, he rented it. He was big on that. He like rented all the systems and the games back then because he didn't have to buy them. Back then, you could actually go to your local video store and rent a PlayStation and the games for it, or your Dreamcast and the games for it, you know. But after seeing him get this and, you know, watching him play it for like 5 minutes, I said, I have to have this game. You know, I mean, I had a Nintendo, I had a Super Nintendo, all that shit, played all those games and such, but I didn't really, you know, it's just kind of something to do in between school and sports and shit. But it was, once I got a hold of this game, it was, I'm in the basement for 8 hours straight, not setting my PS1 controller down. Yeah, exactly, same with RE2, yeah. That's when this game truly is what defined me becoming a total gamer nerd. Anyway, here's my rating screen. Wow, I thought I got through it a little faster than that. 5 hours is not good. Well, it's not terrible, but, you know, not good for a fucking internet walkthrough by any means. What the hell else is it? Oh, yes, the special key, which opens that door in the mansion that you can't get into. That's where you can get your costume change, right there. I think I'm going to save now. Am I saving? Yeah, why don't I save it this time? Yes, on file 2. Do not overwrite it this time, you dumbass. Like you've done like 3 times already. Anyway, this concludes Resident Evil. Thanks for watching. Resident Evil 2 is next.